Good morning, everybody. I was nearly late today. There we go. We're on. Okay, so it's Key Stage. And our book this morning is How to Hide a Lion from Grandma. And it's by Helen Stephens. Not quite on camera here, am I? Whoop. There we go. There was once a lion who lived with a little girl called Iris. He was a brave, kind lion who had saved the mayor's best candlesticks from some robbers. He was the town hero, and Iris loved him. However, one weekend, Grandma was coming to stay while Iris's mum and dad went away. The lion would like to hide, as Grandma can get anxious if they find a lion in the house. But where could he go? Quite hard to hide a lion, isn't it? They're massive. Behind the curtains? Under Grandma's bed? It wasn't going to be easy. Iris loved her grandma. She always brought interesting things with her. This time, she brought an absolutely enormous box. It's just a few hats and bits and bobs, said Grandma. They're very heavy hats and bits and bobs, grumbled Mum and Dad, as they heaved the box upstairs to Grandma's bedroom. But Iris was excited. Can we play dressing up? She said. We'll see, said Grandma. She never even spotted the lion. She just thought it was a coat stand. In fact, it turned out to be quite easy hiding the lion from Grandma, because she was so short-sighted. First, she thought he was a lamp. Then, she thought he was a towel. She even mistook him for a sofa. Imagine if you sat on a lion at the zoo. It'd eat you. She never even noticed when the lion sneaked behind them, all the way to the supermarket. Ah, tuna, said Grandma, and she piled 22 tins into the trolley, plus 43 pints of milk, 2 dozen French sticks, 15 bunches of bananas, 57 jars of honey, and 40 pots of crunchy peanut butter. What a lot of food, said Iris. Grandma explained that she often got peckish at night time. On the bus home, Iris asked if they could play with the great big dressing up box when they got back, but Grandma just said, we'll see. I bet you've got parents like that, haven't you? Go, we'll see, when you ask them something. And in the end, there wasn't time, as Grandma spent so long making mountains and mountains of sandwiches. I do like a little snack at bedtime, she said, and she took the whole tray up to her bedroom. Later, when Iris should have been fast asleep, she heard some strange sounds coming from Grandma's bedroom. Slurp, gulp, chomp, gulp, chomp. The lion tried to pull her away. It's only Grandma having a snack, said Iris. But did Grandma normally make those noises? Iris peered through the keyhole. What was Grandma doing? She wasn't eating the sandwiches at all. She was tipping them into the great big dressing up box. Iris and the lion didn't know what to make of it. There was definitely something funny about the box. Iris couldn't ask Grandma now, because she was supposed to be fast asleep. I'll ask her first thing in the morning, she said. Very early the next morning, Iris woke Grandma up. I have to see inside your dressing up box, she said. But Grandma said it was too early. and she went back to sleep. Iris couldn't wait any longer. She tiptoed over and listened. She heard snuffling and snoring. Whatever was inside that box, it wasn't just hats and bits and bobs. Iris climbed up to take a look. The lion was worried. He gave a little whimper. "Shh," whispered Iris. "You'll wake Grandma." She heaved the huge lid open and peeped in. There was something furry in there, and it growled. The lion pounced at the box. "Roar!" and tiptoed right over, and out it tumbled. What tumbles out, do you think? A bear! With lots of bits and bobs, of course. All that noise woke Grandma up. "Good heavens," she said. "You've found Bernard." "I'm gracious," said Grandma. "Is that a lion? Where on earth has he been hiding?" Bernard was a very friendly bear. He gave everyone bear hugs. "I thought you'd be frightened of him," said Grandma. "I thought you'd be frightened of my lion," said Iris. Then they all played dress it up with hats and bits and bobs, which had tumbled out of the box as well. "Bernard loves dressing up," said Grandma. All of a sudden, they heard a car pull up outside. "Quick," said Grandma. "Mum and Dad are back. Let's surprise them." So they all hid behind the sofa, and Iris went, "Shh." Then when Mum and Dad came through the door, they all went, "Tss." Boo! And Mum and Dad were very surprised. Wow. And that is the end of our story for today. I like that one, did you? Yeah, I bet you did. Put in the comments below if you like that story. I thought that was a really, really good one. So we were back onto hard books today. I thought we'd shake it up a bit. So we've had e-books for quite a few days. So I thought we'd have a proper book today before we run out. Right, have a good rest of the day. Hope you're up to something nice. Don't forget all your activities in Google Classroom. Don't forget to send me some stuff as well, because I've not had a lot of stuff this week. So remember to send me some stuff as well. Right, enjoy your day and bye.